Me and Johnny sitting outside by the fire. It's a little bit chilly. And it's dark, and I don't know how good of a signal I'm going to have. There's a little stinker there. Stinker Bell. Johnny's putting more wood on the fire. There's Mr. Tillett.
Hello.
It says somebody's here. We'll see who that is in a minute. So we're just sitting here enjoying the fire. Come here, Stinker. You say hi. Say hi. Hope everybody's having a good night. Whoever was here left. That's fine. We'll just sit here by ourselves, won't we?
That's it.
Whoa. Love sitting by a fire outside. Have our these are in an upcoming video that you'll be seeing Thursday. So, yep. I don't know if yeah, you can kind of see us. It's dark. So we're just sitting out here enjoying the fire. It's just me and Johnny enjoying the fire.
Hello.
So if you're watching this on replay, you're seeing us in the dark. So somebody's here again. Head back over on the campfire. So say hi.
Hi.
One person comes in, one person leaves. One person comes in, one person leaves. Two people are here now. We'll see. It might be. I doubt it's the connection though, since the internet's working supposedly. Let's see. Hi everybody. Tammy and Johnny sitting out here at the fire pit, enjoying the peace and quiet, the relaxation of only being us two. Just me and Johnny. Hi, Kelly. Grizzly. Come here and say hi. Come here, Grizz. I know you will, Stinker. There's our horse. There's our horse. All right. Say hi, Johnny.
Hi, Johnny.
Oh, you smarty.
I'm on there.
Kelly says, hello, beautiful people. Okay, you're answering. Good. You answer and I'll show the fire. It's hard for me to see. Not too much, just relaxing here for my girl. I tell you what, we are both exhausted. It was great being here. I mean, having family here and having the birthday party and spending time with everybody. But whew, we're out. Dog's over here wrestling. So funny. He's so much bigger than her, but he's so gentle with her. They actually call Great Pyrenees the gentle giants. Yeah, because it rained so much you couldn't stay up at the mowing.
Hear what Kelly said.
Dragon ass. Oh, that's funny, Kelly. I feel like that too. I agree. Matter of fact, we had Chinese today. Oh, excuse me. All right, let me clean my screen. Sorry.
Did what?
Oh, my screen was dirty. Ooh, yeah. We're was pretty good. A couple things we got was kind of, I wouldn't say it was cold, but it wasn't as warm as it should have been. But we love Chinese. Finally got a video out today, and I got another one recorded. It's coming out Thursday. Then I got to record one tomorrow. It's coming out Saturday. So make sure everybody watches Saturday from 8 a.m. Eastern time till I think the last one ends at should end at 12:30 ish. Of course, Eastern Standard Time. Some of them might run over a little bit because it's really hard, especially when you're doing the type of video that we're all doing, to keep them at a 30-minute interval or 30-minute time limit or whatever you want to call it. The wild animals are wrestling. You submitting already, girl? What? You started. Oh my goodness. How dare that vehicle drive down our highway? Yeah, we got a big, huge yard. And we got 5 acres, but not all mowable or usable. Excuse me. You know, these people aren't supposed to drive down the road. Our dogs think they own all of it. Where'd you go, stinker? Y'all like watching the fire? It's the grizzly bears. All they can hear is you breathing. Big old horse. That's about what Mom had up in the city. About what I grew up on. Just plenty that he always had a big garden when he was able to, younger. Per se. My parents had me at what they consider to be an older age. Ooh. Johnny likes playing with fire. It's a firebug. So what'd you do all day, Kelly? Hello, baby. Marshall Walker. Fire looks, yes. He said something about it earlier. How about me and you just go out and sit by the fire tonight, the fire pit? I said, okay, sounds good. And then, bless his heart, he washed dishes, cooked supper. I went in there and laid on the bed and vegged out. Because the supper's done. So I ate, and I went back in there for a while, and I came out. So you got that fire going yet? So I thought you was asleep. I said, nope, let's go. As long as the bugs aren't too bad, the mosquitoes are awful. Yeah, but the smoke keeps them away. Plus, I did a haul on this earlier. This is it'll be coming out Thursday. Citronella in that. But it's been kind of chilly, so hopefully, too, mosquitoes won't be too bad. And you know, one thing you never know about June is if it's going to be hot. Our anniversary is June 3rd, and several years ago, I'd say what, 6 years ago now, maybe, we went camping at Rough River State Park, and we paid for 5 days, I think, and we ended up leaving a day early because it was so hot. We were camping in a tent with a fan. There was a large tent, so it wasn't like nothing that would hold heat in. We had a 10-man tent for us too, because we always set up in the kitchen, the living room, the bedroom. The comforts of home while you're camping. Because I glamp, I don't camp. But it got so hot that we couldn't even stand it. We ended up leaving. I'm like, you know what? Take the loss and let's go. Yeah, he makes our yard beautiful. We had two deer at the top of the hill earlier looking down at us, and usually if Grizzly sees the deer, he'll bark and run them off. But at the time he was playing with Stinker, and they were heavy into playing and didn't even realize the two deer were at the top of the hill. And then when she saw him first and barked a little bit, and we called her over, and then he never really barked. Though. I guess that he looked at him, and we called him back. So if you're right here with him, he'll usually come to you instead of barking. So we try to keep the deer happy, you know, so we can put them in the freezer next year. Oh, she's. Oh, it's okay, Grizzly. Well, he's got to run over here and protect me when something's going on. Right smack in front of me. I know you can't see him, but he's there. Who's here that's not talking? Marcia, you still here? Fire's trying to go out. It's chilly. I got blue jeans on and a t-shirt. My Timu sandals. Everything I have on is Timu. Everything I have on is Timu. Yay, Marcia's still here. You're building that fire up, baby. It ended up lopsided on us somehow. He just kept going with it. We have lights that are all the way around, but I know you can't see. You might can see the string.
I don't know why that one string is not
Well,
working.
we only had a half a day of sunshine too, so maybe it just didn't get enough. The lights around the edges, you probably could see those. They're on. And then that mess right there is some extra lights we found in the chair we're gonna do something with tomorrow. And we had deer come to our apple trees. Yeah. Oh yeah, we have. You know, I don't know if they're in the den right now with their pups or what. Because I heard a couple last night when me and Chris were coming out of the cottage. But I haven't heard them like I did in the spring when they were all mating and doing the mating calls and all that. So they might be in with their pups right now. Into the special strawberry moon, I think it is. Where is it? No,
Nope.
it's too cloudy.
Nope. It's still behind the trees.
Oh, is it?
Yep.
Oh, it is. Oh, that's what I can see. Hang on a minute. I don't know if you can zoom in on. You can. See that red ball back there? That's going to be the moon coming up behind the trees. I didn't never know that you could do that. That you could zoom in on a live. How cool is that? Learn something new every day, right? Spinning slowly, spinning slowly. It's nice sharing a fire with y'all. When it comes up over the trees, I'll show it again. Grizzly bear. Wish we had more light though, really. I hate that these lights I don't think they all quit working completely, but we do need to put some new ones up. Oh, excuse me. There was a lighting bug. He didn't do much, did he? Oh. Sorry, I'm over here throwing the phone around. Meteors?
Yeah.
Yeah. EOR. Aw, you giving Gizzy kisses? Yeah.
What?
I hate that you can't see him that well. She's giving him kisses. He's going, I wish you quit.
METORS.
EOR. EORS. EOR. It's too cloudy. You're so glad I got to see it. Thank you. You're welcome. I'll show more. Yeah, and our porch is too small for a porch swing, but it's alright. I still love sitting on my country porch. Got all my country lanterns up and my Edison lights, and I have some fairy lights strung across the ceiling. I love my country porch. But, oh my goodness, they can drive down this road. We're an eighth of a mile from the highway. You're okay. You're fine. Don't you knock this phone out of my hand, Grizzly. Grizzly has his own Facebook page called Grizzly White Toes, and Stinker has her own Instagram. Stinker Bell 2022. I haven't been on there for a while. I don't remember exactly, but it's hooked up to my TNT HAULS on Instagram. If y'all ever want to go subscribe for the heck of it. Get carried away with the meteors. Stinker, you barky baby.
Well, I asked. I thought it was too much.
Is there supposed to be meteors tonight?
I think it's tonight.
I hadn't heard nothing about it. I hadn't really paid any attention. Especially since our internet was out for so long. Are y'all hearing me okay? Is everything good on our end for you? It says there's 5 here. I'd like to know who's here. Who's?
Somebody hit a bunch of hearts
I can't see them.
right here. I can see a
Oh,
bunch of hearts come up.
oh, thank you for the hearts. Stinker, you're silly. Wish I could lighten this up a little bit, but I don't know if I can or not. I don't want to mess with it too much, and then no. Go play. Hear the bullfrogs. What's the temperature in Canada? What is it here right now? Do you know?
No.
Me either. I'm afraid to touch it. I don't want to close it out. Howdy, howdy. What are they into now? Man, having dogs is like raising kids again.
Hey, come here.
Grizzly white toes. Is he right here behind the firebox? The firewood? No, it's her. I don't know. He took off after something, didn't he? Should have brought a flashlight out here. You stay here. In case it's a bear.
Hey.
Stay. Come here. Give me your collar. Come here. Come here, good girl. Come here, come here, come here, come here. I can't get her collar. Come here. Well, don't then. He's being awfully quiet. Here he is.
Where'd he come from?
I don't know. I couldn't see him. It's too dark.
There's something over here.
Yeah, I know something's over there. It's too quiet to be a bear. So, I think it was a coyote. They would know that.
One way comes up.
You don't even have a you know what on you. And there he goes, trying to find out what the noise was. He'll be over wrestling a bear, barehanded. Well, I tell you, that man's hard-headed. Hello? I feel like I'm in a scary movie. There he is. Oh, the moon's coming up more. There he goes on the other side of the cottage. What are you doing? Turn around here to the...
Rabbit under the tarp.
Oh. Moon's trying. It's a little strawberry-ish color.
Vicky says hi, Tony.
2170 Fahrenheit. Hi, Vicky. That must be an hour gap. My daddy was the same way. One time we had me and my mom rode with her best friend that lived up the road up to the high school, just, I don't know, probably about 5 miles away, if that, up to the high school to pick up her son, excuse me, from their junior high dance. And when we pulled back in the driveway for her to drop us off before they went on home, when they pulled in the driveway, the shadow from the headlights, there was a man's shadow heading on the house. Of course, that was back in the day too, no cell phones or whatever, so my mom's friend started honking the horn, and so my daddy came to the front door finally, and Mom rolled down the window and said, "There's a man out here," and he went in and got his fire stick. I gotta be careful what I say. Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. And went just on his way out there like he was the Lone Ranger. Mom ran in the house, called the cops, and they said, yeah, they knew who it was because him and his girlfriend had taken off in the street down behind us in the field behind us. I don't know whether they were in some kind of trouble. And so my daddy ended up running him out of the the field behind us, right down into the cop's hands. So I was like, really? Moon's coming up a little bit more. Did you tell him it was a rabbit and not a bear?
No.
It's pretty. I don't know how much closer I can get in on it. It's not going to be near as pretty. Nah. It is a strawberry red, though. It is pretty. Yeah, the rabbit, not a bear. I guess he thought he was going to fight it with his bare hands anyway. Sometimes men ain't got no sense. Is that you, honey?
What does John Boy call me?
What is it? I forgot.
I am all that is man.
Yeah, my three boys. Respect him very much. Jonathan says, Johnny is all that is man. Yeah, that moon's gorgeous. Thanks, Vicky. I would have just sat there with my back to it and never even realized it.
What?
But the moon. I think it was Vicky or was it Kelly? I'm sorry, whoever it was that said it. Maybe it was Kelly. Language. Such language. What are you eating? Lord, who knows? Dogs. I know y'all don't want to see me, but it's a good thing you can't see me very well. Ooh, ooh. See, hi. We'll just go back to showing you the fire and Mr. Tillett, because he looked good. Was that the bite this time of night?
No. They're roosting
Well, I would think so too, but I would have swore. Heard her. Y'all tired of me yet?
We got 6 people.
Fire's pretty. It's kind of like having friends here with us.
Yeah.
Thank you all for enjoying the fire with us. The heat feels good from it. Bullfrogs. Dogs are gone again. Lord, who knows? Yeah, I'm finally getting warm. Ghost story. I don't know any. I know some real ghost stories that are really true. You want to hear some crazy? I'll tell you a couple crazy stories from when I was raising my kids. Do you want to hear that? You gotta tell me you want to hear it. You gotta send a bunch of hearts. Tell me if they send hearts, Johnny, because I can't see them. I'm over here.
I don't see nothing.
No hearts? Uh-oh. Nobody wants to hear my stories? Do you believe in ghosts? I'm a believer. 100%. And I wouldn't say ghosts, but in beings. Any hearts yet?
I don't see none.
Uh
Oop, there's two, three, four.
oh. 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's see. I'm trying to. I don't know what year it was, but my oldest was probably 10. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was because I think the twins were 8. But my now ex husband and I bought a house, and the first night that we stayed there, he had to go to work. He worked night shift. And so a friend of mine stayed with me, and she slept on the couch, and I slept on the top bunk in the twins' room because I had a water bed. That's how long ago it was. And the water bed was still cold, so I didn't sleep in it. And I heard Stinker walking. It kind of scared me. Yeah, I went to bed. It was late. We were tired, and everybody was asleep. And I was about to doze off, and I had all the lights were off except for I had a night light on in the hallway because my oldest son has bad eyesight. So when he gets up in the middle of the night, he can see it go straight across to go to the bathroom. Well, I closed my eyes, and this bright light came on, and I opened my eyes, and the hall light was on, and this man was standing there, and I was not afraid. He asked me if I would help him find his babies. And I'm like, yes, I will. You could tell he was very distraught. He didn't look bad, like he wasn't bloody or anything. He was like just stressed. And I said, yes. So I climbed off the top bunk, put my foot on the bed, and about the time my second foot hit the floor, the hall light went off and he was gone. So I ran in the hallway, turned the hall light back on, ran into the living room, and my friend that was there with me was on the couch sound asleep. So I'm like, okay, well, I don't know what that was about. I didn't wake anybody up. I was like, this is crazy. I barely slept the rest of the night. So whenever I would tell anybody about it, they were like, oh, that was just a dream. You fell asleep or whatever. So I'm like, okay, I guess it had to be, right? About a week later, my kids were playing with the little boy next door out in his backyard, and they found a little news clipping of a couple that had passed away and brought it into me because they just thought it was weird. They found it in, the backyard, and I'm looking at it, and it was the guy that I saw. So I called up my other friend, not the one that was there with me, but another friend that lives in that neighborhood, and I was telling her about it, and she said, I know who that is. Well, then I called my best friend. I said, please tell me this house that I bought is not the house that, and I'll tell you the story in a minute, that this happened in with this couple, because we knew who they were after that. And she said, no, it's not. It's the one diagonally across the street from you. And what happened was she had killed him and then killed herself with we'll call it a fire stick. Because like I said, you gotta be careful what you say on YouTube. And this had been several years. The babies, and I'm saying babies, were still in their crib, and they were twins. Now, the moral of the story is I have twins. So when I told my middle niece, which is Kay's, not oldest sister, but next oldest sister, about this, because she knew the guy. She went to school with him, high school with him. Johnny knows him. And my ex-husband knew him. Everybody knew him. My best friend knew of him and his wife. But anyway, my niece Brenta said, "Do you ever think he came to you because you had twins and he thought maybe your twins were his twins?" I was like, oh my God. And that ran chills down my spine. So, and he stayed. He stayed at my house. Good, I actually told him that he could. Because I wasn't afraid of him. Honest to God's truth. A long time ago. Yep. His wife was apparently very evil, and another. I'll try to make it short in case anybody's tired of hearing me talk. I'm gonna go over here and sit down though. This was in the fall. It seemed like things always happen in the fall and spring and on stormy nights. There was something about, I guess, the kind of energy in the air whenever it would like draw him up, or I don't know. I never felt in danger or anything. But the one time was, so nobody was home but me. I don't know where the boys are at. Maybe at school, maybe out playing in the neighborhood. I don't know. But I was in the living room on the computer, and my husband, my now ex-husband, whatever at the time, my current husband at the time, had gone to the store. And the sun was setting back behind the house, and I had the back door open. And the kitchen and the living room was kind of like you could see through. It was a open concept area. So this shadow comes to the back door of a person. You see the head, the whole body, the legs, and everything standing there. Did not come in, but standing there. I had both doors open, the storm door and the main door open to let air come through. Kelly's like, Trisha's here? Nobody told me Trisha was here. Hi, Trisha. And at first said I thought it was my neighbor next door. He was retired, but he worked still up at Fort Knox cooking for the soldiers. And sometimes he would bring in like leftover rolls or whatever because the boys just loved them, or cookies. And I said, come on in. But it didn't move. So I leaned over and looked, and the shadow was still there, but it didn't come in. So I got up and I stood on the head, of which was the head was like on the living room carpet, when the shadow was all the way through the kitchen. And I looked down to see it wasn't a tree, it was an actual person's shadow. And I said, you are not allowed to stay here. You have to leave. And it left. So, am I boring people? Hi, Jen. Jen, our internet's been out for what, a week or more now.
Yeah, I think so.
And I watched your video with you and the Brian and him putting that wig on. I was cracking up. He had me rolling. Oh my god, he's, it was hilarious. So my one surprise, well, I actually got like 3 or 4 surprise little things from Timu. They were a freaking bust. I was so ticked off. I got my money back on all of that. I can't take him anywhere. But he was home. Where are you taking him?
Did what?
She said she can't take him anywhere. I said, but he was at home.
Can't take who anywhere.
Brian.
Oh,
And he's fixing to stoke the fire. It was pretty chilly when we first came out here.
damn, it's pretty.
It was pretty mean, because you can't tell it on the videos. Johnny just likes playing with fire. I smell cucumber.
There's enough out there.
Yeah, I hope it is, and it's not a freaking copperhead.
It ain't a snake.
I'm freezing. I think my hubby is killing hogs or something. Jeez.
Oh, hush.
Jen said it's probably a snake. See, she agrees with me. I don't think he cares that we agree.
Oh, yeah.
You know what they say happens to people who play with
Burn,
fire,
baby,
don't
burn.
you?
Burn, baby, burn.
Oh, Lord have mercy. And he's not drinking. Or poison ivy. I've never heard of poison ivy smelling like cucumbers, really? I'm allergic to that crap. Stinkerbutt. Stinkerbutt. Jen, you missed Johnny fighting a bear. I have to say goodnight for you. Wake up is gonna come fast. Thank you for the fire and the moon and the chat. You're very welcome, Kelly. Thank you so much for stopping by at the campfire.
Yeah, I said maybe we could do this tomorrow night, too.
Maybe.
I'm on vacation.
Yes, you are. Jen said, oh. Trisha
Oh,
said,
what?
fighting a bear. Yeah, both the dogs were over here, and we heard a noise over by the cottage, and Tony decides to go there barehanded.
I
With,
ain't not scared of nothing,
cause
but
you're not, no,
nobody.
you ain't got no sense to be scared of nothing. Love you though.
Uh-huh.
I do love you.
Uh-huh.
Night, Kelly. Hugs back. Yeah, so he goes over there, and I'm trying to show the best I can him walking around the cottage one side, and he goes the other side. I'm like, I feel like I'm in a scary movie right now. He walks away with no fire stick in his hand or nothing. And here I stand by myself because I'm sure the dogs would have been like, I'm out of here.
Oh, I would have said run if
No,
anything
Grizzly wouldn't have
happened.
left me anyway. Because as soon as he heard that noise a while ago, he come got right. Well, she barked. He got right in front of me. He'd go down with the ship, aka Mama. Oh, he's telling me he ain't got enough sense to be afraid. But that's a good thing. That way I don't have to worry about being scared. He's on vacation till I go back Monday. Next week, Monday. So me and Grizzly have to share our bed for a few more days.
Yeah, I got told that this morning.
You got told that this morning?
He kicked the shit out of
Yeah,
me.
he did kick you. Grizzly kicked him and he yelled because he kicks in his sleep. I don't know why, but he does. She kind of does too. But of course, he's 100 pounds and long old legs. And Johnny kind of pushed at him and told him to stop. He sat up and looked at him, laid back down, and kicked him raw.
It,
He's like, hey, it's my bed. Get
it,
out.
it actually felt like a horse went in there. He kicked the hard.
Get out of my bed. Trisha's rolling. Oh, it was funny. I still smell that cucumber. You know, Charlie Pride says the snakes crawl at night. My mama loved her some Charlie Pride music. Lord have mercy, she loved that man. When I had to go tell her that he died, I felt like I was telling her a family member passed away. It broke her heart. She cried. It was terrible. Our Edison lights didn't get enough sun today to light up at the top since they're solar.
Is
But
Kelly the one from Canada?
yeah, um, What part she say? She's gone now.
Saskatchewan.
You said Saskatchewan. Easy for you to say.
I've been to Saskatchewan. I've been to Mississauga, British Columbia.
Okay, stir the fire, baby. I ain't never been to Canada. I want to go.
Nah, I can't go back.
Trisha said, I love a fire. And her daddy loved Charlie Pride too. Yeah, she did, Jen. She cried. I'm like, oh my. And I knew she was going to. Because all I knew my whole life was how much she loved Charlie Pride. And I know all his songs by heart. I remember having the 8-track tapes. I believe that's what they were called. Yeah, I remember 8-track tapes. I never had the other tapes. What do they call those? Reel to reel or whatever. But yeah, 8-track tapes. And then we went to the cassette tapes. You remember sitting, man, I'm choked up, and recording music off the radio and having to hit record and stop real quick before the DJ started talking. Oh, I just turned 60 on Sunday. 60, girl, 60.
That's nice to be 60.
What are you, 65?
Yep.
Those are the days, though, weren't they? Recording your own
60,
music.
65, and I feel like I'm 50.
And then when I learned how to download them off the internet, man, I thought I was somebody. You don't look it, girl. You be lying. Yes, LimeWire. And that was about the same time too that, believe it or not, my twins started teaching me HTML to write it, and then I ended up going back to college or to trade school to actually learn all of that, so I could program the computers. And now I'm just a YouTuber. Stinker, leave him alone. Jeez. You're not even 2, he's 9. He said, girl, I'm done. You definitely don't look anywhere near 58.
Okay. Oh,
I thought Jim was like 34, 35 when I first started talking to her.
okay.
Little young punk. She not. I'm not telling her age. She can she wants, but she looks good for her age.
All right. Join you live.
Coding MySpace. Yep.
Okay. Hey, I'm on here live again with you. How can I send a picture to you on this?
I don't think you can send pictures like that.
Shoot.
Sorry. I wish you could, but you can't. She got me blush. Jen is fire. She's pretty. Oh, it'll be 30 again. 40. I don't know. I don't want to go through the same crap again. I know that. And I wouldn't trade my kids for nothing, so. I would go back several years and change a few things. Like get with Johnny quicker and not make the mistake I made before that. But you gotta do what you gotta do, I guess, to learn shit in life.
I have got.
What are you doing on a CPAP, girl? Are you a next smoker? Oh, that's a gorgeous picture. Hang on, bring it up here. Tap your screen one time. All right, look at Johnny's phone. Oh, please come in. Look at that. I know not everybody that's on CPAP is the next smoker because Nadine doesn't or never did smoke.
No.
Oh, but she did. You quit in 2019. When did I quit? 20. Was it?
Yeah, that's when Tony died.
Yeah, 2016. And I never really enjoyed smoking. Like some people say, oh, I enjoy it so much. I never really enjoyed it. I really didn't like it. It was just a habit of picking it up and holding something in my fingers all the time. So I quit by holding candy canes or straws. I'm not on CPAP, no. I've always had asthma and I have allergies like crazy. Sinuses draining. This Kentucky cruddy crap in the air. Plus, we get the smoke from California and the Texas fires and all that runs right straight through the middle of Kentucky. You enjoyed smoking? I never did. As a matter of fact, I had quit smoking. And then when I came back to Kentucky in 2012, well, then when me and Johnny started dating in 2013, he was smoking. I started smoking again. And then in 2016, I just put it down. Every time I did quit, I just put it down and quit. I didn't say I didn't cut down or I just put them down and said I'm done. And that day that I quit in 2016, I just put the cigarette out and said, that's it, I'm done. And I know Johnny's like, yeah, all right. I didn't. I haven't smoked any since. It is expensive, Jen. Stinker Bell. Say hi. Say hi.
Oh,
Yeah, I was probably 10, 11 sneak. It's stupid. How stupid were we to do that stuff?
what? 10, 11, what?
Trisha said I started first around 10 sneaking, and then a regular smoker since around 16. I was probably about 15. Well, my mama didn't know I smoked till I was probably in my 20s. I hid it from my mama. My daddy kind of knew, but I hid it from my mama. I was scared of her. I was a married woman, still scared of her.
Come here, girl. Come here.
My daddy was pretty easygoing, but he died in '89, so.
Uh,
And like I said, I was late in my 20s before. And it was funny because she'd smell it on me, but I was usually had been with somebody who also smoked. So I go, oh yeah, I was just with them, Well, that's not good to be smelling on your clothes. You shouldn't be smelling that. I know, Mama, but you can't help it. If they smoke, you can't say, hey, I can't be around you if you smoke. They wasn't stupid. They don't want to die yet. Southern mamas kill you. That's my kids, they'll tell you. I don't like to wear shorts, Trisha, but I mean, I wasn't raised like that. I was
I
raised
started
Methodist.
smoking when I was 10. Smoked in front of my mom at 12.
It's because nobody's going to control Johnny Tillett. His mom broke a broom handle over his head. I used to have pretty legs back in the day, didn't I, honey?
Still do.
Well, love is blind. Man, that cucumber's getting stronger.
I ain't smelling no cucumber.
I don't know how you ain't smelling it.
No, I'm not.
Man. They might have drugged some over here. Maybe somebody threw some out from the party. I don't know what all was in there. I know there was broccoli and
Cucumber.
cucumber. I'm sorry, y'all, for clearing my throat. I know it's nasty. Could have been a preacher. My daddy was ex-military, but he wasn't ex-military like your most ex-militaries are. He was everybody that I know of. I never heard anybody say anything bad about. Everybody loved my daddy. He was a good guy. Well, there's nothing wrong with that, Trisha. Jen said, "Have to go sleep. My melatonin's kicking in. Have a good night. Thanks, Jen. Tell Brad he's gonna be a movie star." Marsha, you still here lurking?
Who?
Oh, hear the coyote?
Yeah, who?
Marsha, she was here
Oh,
earlier. Just talking about the coyotes a while ago. I don't know, honey. That might be that wolf. Listen.
that's a dog over there.
I know, but listen. Instead of moving the gravel.
That's Cody.
I know, Trish. I'm excited too.
Afraid. For what?
Huh?
You'd say afraid?
Excited.
Oh,
Yep, Marsha said, yep, she's still here.
well, it would have been. My phone hadn't have died on me.
Uh-oh. I don't even know what my battery level is.
You got plenty.
Can y'all hear that coyote? That's a dog.
That's good, though.
What's the coon dog doing over there?
Cool.
Oh, sorry, Stinker. You scared me. Come here. It's still pretty far off. Yeah, I gotta film mine tomorrow. It's good.
I'm a hound dog.
You're a hound dog? You better not be no hound dog.
I'm a hound dog.
I'll send you a packing hound dog. Trisha, say hi, Stinkerbot. Or say hi, Stinkerbot. Say hi, Trisha. Say hi. She's like, no, rub me, Mama. Rub me. Give me attention. Give me attention, Mama. Go on. Can you see Grizzly over there? Grizzly. Grizz. He sees something.
He said, Flying incognito.
Yeah, incognito. Chris, get him. Get him. She don't even know what the heck she's even
Hey,
barking
where you
at.
going?
She
Go
ain't got
there.
no brains.
He ain't big enough to whip a damn June bug off of a flea.
Shh. Language. Mama, did you hear what Daddy said? Did you hear what Daddy said about me? Grizzly. Oh, he's still looking around. He's like, nah. Now he's scratching a flea.
Here, buddy.
Huh?
So I wish you were here. Tony.
Yeah. Well, she's up here so close to me, she couldn't get any closer. It's all right.
Why don't you lay down?
It's all right. I love to watch Stormy in your videos. Dang,
Yeah, talk to me.
fires are popping. That's why we got gravel all around it. Who all was here? I think now it's just us, Trish. Just three people. Stormy's a spoiled bitch. You know, we ought to spoil them though, right? Give them the best life. I had a dog years ago. His name was Hobo, and we adopted him from the Humane Society. And we had him, I don't know, I think 2 weeks before the dog barked. We didn't even think he could bark because he had a big scar around his neck because some idiot, he was part Cairn Terrier, some idiot had put a log chain around his neck. Somehow or another, he had got loose, but the log chain had grown into his neck. So somebody had found him in a ditch, and he was all muddy and nasty, with log chain grown into his, like I said, into his neck. And look at that! Why are they shining their light like that?
Huh? Headlights.
They're shining them around different areas.
Yeah, that's headlights.
It's Fort Knox.
No.
You sure?
Yeah. The regular jet.
I don't think so. They're moving their headlights around though, back and forth. Oh, I never saw an airplane do that before.
Hey, that's
But anyway, yeah, so we adopted him. We didn't think he could bark, but 2 weeks later, he barked at my washing machine when it got off balance. Huh?
so does a train. Their headlights go round and round.
Well, yeah, but I've never seen an airplane do that before.
Oh yeah. They can move them anywhere they want.
Yeah, we took him in, spoiled him right, and we had him for years, years, and years. And then I can't tell you the whole story live, but Johnny pretty much rescued his dog Sassy, and we spoiled the heck out of her too. Grizzlies rescued from Tennessee from a litter. They were gonna kill the whole litter. Can't really tell that whole story live either. But yeah, he's rescued, and
Hey, go lay down.
he was
Go lay
4 weeks
down, big boy.
old and weighed right at 4 pounds. And we were having to feed him baby formula and force feed some of it down sometimes with the dropper. And I almost lost him twice. But he's 9 years old now. Mama's baby boy. I always tell all my kids that Grizzly's actually my favorite kid. And they say I know. All of them say, yeah, we know. Well, I guess we'll go on in. If anybody wants, Trisha's usually a night owl. You want to stay on for a while, Trisha, Marsha? Or?
I ain't going nowhere.
Or y'all wanna run?
I'm enjoying this.
I don't think Trisha ever sleeps.
Just you and I'm enjoying this.
Yep.
I mean, don't have to worry about nobody smoking out here. So, I'm
Whoa.
Stinger, won't you lay down?
She acts like she's got an ant in her pants.
Stinker,
Where is she?
go over there behind them two chairs straight ahead.
Oh, it's there.
Why don't you lay down,
Look,
girl?
Grizzly's laying down being a good boy.
Lay down. Go over and lay down, my brother.
Go lay down by Grizzly. Uh-oh.
Next dog.
Cody's getting closer.
Next dog.
I know those are dogs. I'm not stupid. What time is it here? What time is it?
Almost 11.
Almost 11. We're on Eastern time, aren't you? Or you're on Eastern, right? Ever been to Dollywood? No, I lived in Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg both several years ago, but I never went to Dollywood.
I've been by it, but that's it.
Really had no desire to go to it, but I do want to go back to Gatlinburg and ride the
Go lay down.
what's
Go.
that stupid ride called? They call it moonshine something.
I don't know.
It's
Rails.
moonshine coaster. Yep, I lived there. It's a story I can't tell live either. I ain't lived there and I worked there. You don't know a place until you work there and you see the behind the scenes of crazy stuff. I also lived on Lake Erie in Port Clinton, Ohio. Went to Put-in-Bay Island. That was pretty cool. Lived in Lady Lake, Florida. Oh yeah, definitely a tourist trap. What are you doing, girl?
It's okay. Daddy's here.
I can't believe she's not over laying down by Grizzly.
It's okay, girl. Daddy's here.
Uh,
Daddy will protect you.
Grizzly. Oops.
He's sitting up. Go lay down.
Yeah,
Here
born
he
and
comes.
raised in Kentucky.
Here he comes. What, mama?
Oh, that's my toe, Grizzly. You haven't been stepped on. You've been stepped on by a 100-pound dog.
You will be. Yeah. Mama, pity.
Yep. Most of my
All right, go
family,
lay
all
down.
my family's here in
Go
Kentucky, I
lay down.
guess. But I'd go back to Florida in a heartbeat and live. I loved it. Oh my God, you're going to bed, Trisha? I can't believe it. What's wrong with you? This is a girl that goes live at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Maybe that's what she's doing. She's going to get a nap.
There, Trisha can get a nap and get up at 2 and go live. She said I do. Trisha would have a ball here with us. She'd have us cracking up. We need to do a split screen love one night, or just call you on FaceTime. We'd have a ball. Worked my arse off last 2 days. Yeah, you would have. We would have a ball together. Yeah, girl, I tell you what, it was great seeing family and all that for my birthday, but whew, we're exhausted. We got that after all the excitement and everything, like dropsies. So, all right, yeah, I'm gonna hop off here too. I think we're gonna let this fire go down and sit here and enjoy each other's company for a little bit. Thank you for joining us.
You can't see them, but I can sit here and watch the deer.
I went from 5 down to 4. Whoever's here, thank you so much for participating and watching and enjoying the fire with us and listening to us laughing and being silly.
Did you hear me?
What?
I said, you can't see them, but I can sit here and watch the deer.
No, I can't see. I don't have the night vision. I don't have vision. Sure. Oh, I forgot about that. I'm so sorry.
Forgot about what?
Her husband's grandma died. Big old hugs for all y'all. Night, Marcia.
Good night.
Trying to say night. Oh, apparently Grizzly and Stinker are saying night.
Hey.
There's
Hush.
another plane going over. All right, y'all have a good night. Thanks again for being here. Be beautiful. Love y'all.
Peace out.
Stinker, you gonna say bye? Get the rabbit? Get the rabbit.
Come here.
All right, bye, y'all.
Get over here.
Marcia said good night, Johnny.